dropping bombs over here, or are we dropping bombs over? Let's go to Iraq. Were the Iraqis dropping bombs over here, or was America dropping bombs over? I can keep on going on? How can I get in a fight with you if you ain't there? How can I get in bomb up Somali if I'm not in Somali? The problem is, there's a madman running around Somali, beating up the Somalians, who I don't give damn jack about, but I'm going to go over there with troops and beat up some more Somalians to try to find a man who's a Somalian beating up Somalians. That's called minding somebody else's damn business. And if the Somalians got a situation where there's a crazy Somalian beating up other Somalians, let the Somalians solve it. That's all. That might be the way nature's working. Might be a form of elimination. But we always in somebody's stuff. And the moment a group of people like us sit back and say, I want to have my own stuff, all week we got them out here, can we take pictures? They pull up to the pylon, 20, 30 of them a day. Can we just walk around? What's going on over there? Read the book. They're ready to get involved. And we walking around there with rose bushes on their heads and, and crystals, and that's what they want to do out there. They want to be involved. We can't have nothing. Every time we get something, they want it. And when they come out and ask us, what was the drums thing, the banging the drums all night thing you guys do, what is that? So that's one of our customs. What's it about? It's about banging the drum all night. I mean, what, where, you know what I mean? No, I don't know what you mean. What do you mean? Yeah, I know. Banging the drum all goddamn night. They want you to give them some place in history where they can trace it to, so they can put a label on it. Okay, they got this from Senegal, and the Senegalese got it from us. And they say, what's with the ceremony of ISIS? A bunch of women standing around, drinking wine and stuff. What is that? None of your goddamn business. After it comes back down, why don't you leave our shit alone? We got our little shit out here. You got the whole country then stole, not to mention everybody else's damn country. We got our little thing going on out here, and you want this too? Let them down there, and the people walk to me, some of y'all. Is it all right if I bring my white friend? Did that nigga bring you to the KKK meeting? Did he invite your ass anywhere? Well, we always inviting people places. All they do is come in and take our stuff. If they can help it, there'll be a whole bunch of crystal-worshipping witches walking around out there. Oh, Isis, the mother Isis, the witch of witches she'll be. Be a whole bunch of old Amorites standing there chanting some druid crap. Christians will be saying, see how it's shaped? It's shaped like a cross. It must be the Blessed Mother Mary. They'll be having Christian services out there. Why can't y'all have your own thing here? I'm not saying white folks can't come. Anybody can come anywhere in America, correct? For as long as this piece of land is America. You know what I mean? But they can come visit, but what, don't be ushering niggas out. Come on out there and do it with me. Come on, Come on out there and walk around with me, white friend. I ain't doing that crap. They'll be out there with beer cans soon. They don't got no respect for anybody's religion. Watch any movie. They just dog God. They dog everything. They don't respect nothing. So why invite them? Why create your own destruction? I don't want to sound like I hate white people. It's not about hate. It's about, damn, when I got my own thing here. Well, I got a basketball game. Why you on the court? Go play hockey, nigga. I ain't no hockey, bro. What you doing over here? Ain't my fault that nigga got in the golf game. That ain't my fault. Y'all shouldn't have let him in the court. Tiger Woods don't belong on the golf course. That ain't a black man's game. Go ahead. Sister.
I wanted to ask what about the Caribbean? You say that the land in America.
Let me draw a circle. I understand exactly. Let me draw a circle. This is the Caribbean. I mean, that's not the Caribbean, but we'll be out of the here. All right? I have to do that. Now do the Caribbean, right? Now, this is Africa. All right? Archaeologists, paleontologists, all of them agree that everybody that's walking on this planet came out of here. That's a fact, correct? So now, some of us walked straight on across here before it parted, right? And then some of us drifted on down. Some of us did it because we wanted to. Other of us was put on ships and taken. But we all started out from here. So whether a person has a Irish accent, which is a Jamaican accent, which is really Irish, if you listen to it close, or a Negro accent, or a Southern drawl, and whether if somebody likes plantains, or someone likes fried chicken, or chitlins, all of us are the same nigga with a new name. You know what I'm saying? And we got to start telling him, I ain't no Jamaican, I ain't no Haitian, that's just a place I'm from, I am a Moor. And we become a massive amount of people with one race. You know what I'm saying? And then when we move like your family wants to come over here from the islands, you just say, come on, and they can't stop you when they recognize who they are. But as long as she's saying, or I'm saying, I'm Trinidadian, and I want to come to America, then he said, ask me, can you come? You know what I'm trying to say? Ask me. And if you said, I'm called a Trinidadian who was once in America before you moved me here, I'm going back home, they can't do jack shit. It's laws that you don't know, power you don't know you have, because you have this tendency to go surrender to him. That's the answer to the question of how come Farrakhan was allowed to go to Libya when Americans were told they can't go to Libya because Libya was at war with America. Because Farrakhan is not an American. You follow that? They can't stop you. They can only stop Americans. You follow? He don't even know that's the reason why. He don't know that's why. He's probably trying to figure out himself why they didn't whip the shit out of him. Because he's not an American. They really can't stop you from going anywhere. Because I can't stop you from breaking your way out. He can stop you trying to come back in. You with me? So right now, if we want to leave and go to Ghana, we can pack our stuff up, and we can go to the airport, right? And jump on a plane and go to Ghana. And nobody won't bother us. You know that, right? On your way back in is when the customs stop you and check your stuff, and check your passport, and check your visas, and ask you about your exit visa and your entrance visa. On the way out, they don't care. You can drive from here to Florida and they won't even take tolls. On your way back up, back home, that's the way it works. You with me? It's a game. It's a big game they're playing. And we gotta get out from under the game. And when enough of us start doing it, then they will alter the law and get out your way. You understand? They will take an organization like ours and say, give them what they want. Because the people that follow Farrakhan ain't gonna never listen to him. Because they listen to